When fandom turns into a lawsuit, Song Weilong takes action amid fan war chaos. Welcome back to Sohu Media, where we break down the biggest stories in entertainment with clarity and a bit of perspective. Today's topic might leave you shaking your head. A fan war that spiraled so far out of control that it ended in legal action. On April 25, 2026, the studio of Song Weilong released an official legal statement through Shanghai Zhengsa law firm, announcing a lawsuit against two fans of Zhang Linghe. The accusation? Posting defamatory and insulting content online, including comments targeting Song Weilong's family, an issue that crosses a clear legal line. It's tempting to ask, how did something like this even start? Surprisingly, the spark came from fashion. On April 23rd, both actors appeared in promotional content for Yuxi, wearing outfits from the same collection. Both are considered standout post 95 stars with similar visuals and positioning, and their campaign images shared comparable styling and composition. What could have been a clever marketing move quickly turned into fuel for comparison and then conflict. At first, fans debated aesthetics. Was one look more classic and bold, or refined and elegant? But online discourse rarely stays polite for long. The conversation escalated into accusations of bundled marketing, followed by personal attacks, rumor spreading, and eventually, outright harassment. According to the legal statement, the two defendants, identified by partial Weibo usernames, posted repeated defamatory remarks. Some crossed into deeply personal territory, involving Song Weilong's family. His studio confirmed that evidence has been collected and that they reserve the right to pursue further civil or even criminal liability. To be blunt, this isn't an overreaction. The internet isn't above the law. Hiding behind a screen doesn't grant immunity, no matter how normal toxic fan behavior may seem in online culture. But the situation didn't unfold in isolation. Fans on Zhang Linghe's side responded by accusing Song Weilong's supporters of orchestrating attacks on Zhang's commercial partnerships, including campaigns tied to luxury cosmetics brands. Meanwhile, Song's camp countered that Zhang's fans have been spamming social media with provocative keywords and engaging in coordinated harassment, what some describe as forum flooding. And here's the uncomfortable truth. The two actors themselves have little to no direct conflict. This entire storm was manufactured by fans projecting rivalry onto them. It raises a bigger question worth thinking about. When does supporting your idol turn into something harmful? In an industry where young stars often share overlapping resources, similar branding, and parallel career paths, competition is inevitable. Brands intentionally leverage these similarities to drive engagement. But when fans internalize that competition too deeply, it creates tension that can backfire, not just on rival fandoms, but on the artists themselves. Public reaction has been mixed. Some fans demanded explanations, pushing the controversy further. Others took a step back, noting that both actors are often seen as twin visuals of their generation and even expressing hope for a future collaboration instead of conflict. Ironically, the idea of them starring together has gained traction amid the chaos. Still, the broader impact is hard to ignore. Large-scale misinformation and fan-driven disputes can damage the commercial ecosystem around celebrities, making brands more cautious. With upcoming projects like Wild Dog Bone, starring Song Weilong, and This Second Too Much, led by Zhang Linghe, public sentiment could shift again depending on how things unfold. In the end, this lawsuit feels less like a punishment and more like a warning. There's a line between passion and recklessness, and crossing it has consequences. So maybe it's time to pause and ask, is defending an idol really worth risking legal trouble? Or worse, harming the very person you claim to support? If you found this breakdown insightful, don't forget to subscribe to Sohu Media on YouTube for more deep dives into the stories behind the headlines.